Good morning. Well, plans have all changed. Not going to the Sunshine Coast. We're at the Colona airport. That's where they're putting all those panels. Inside of that roof's going to look kind of neat. Hundreds of panels up there. How many in one row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 9 or 10. And then we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 deep already. Oh, so that's only 90-ish panels so far, but that's about half the job. Just getting ready to fly the last panel here. I'm gonna jump in the truck, and as soon as they're ready, I'm gonna have to back up. They're gonna have to get that equipment out of the way. The truck will be fine, but that zoom boom there will have to be moved because I need to back up till the truck. Zoom boom, telehandler. Lots of those on site. There's another one right there. So the other truck is fine over there. It's just the telehandler or zoom boom that has to move.
Yeah.
Let's fire it up. All I need now . What the heck? All I need now is a guide. I don't need one, but on site, I'm not allowed to back up without a guide. I don't know if that's wide enough. This is getting a trickier and trickier work site to turn around in. Basically, I have to jackknife the trailers as far as I possibly can. Put the trailer and the truck at like a really tight angle. Morning!
Morning.
You been here before?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a long day and my coffee pot froze.
Oh! It's gonna be a long day. His coffee pot froze. His coffee pot froze. I don't drink coffee, so it doesn't matter to me, but if you are relying on coffee, then well, it seems like a bad day. So I don't know where I'm going next, but my beacon light is burnt out and my trailers need a servicing, so we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna replace the beacon light and grease the trailers. And I'll have them look at that broken weld or the broken fender, see if they can weld that today or not. Took them a little longer to get to me today. They were moving a bunch of steel before unloading me. I didn't even know there was a second truck waiting. Okay, any more cars coming in? I don't see any right now, but they can be hiding. I need to go all the way over. Looking at the track, somebody rubbed that sign there with a trailer. See some good tire marks on the right-hand side, that concrete post. There's a car coming. They're just gonna have to wait. Come over here, hit the call button, and then jump right back in. Hello, I'm in the long-term parking here, big rig truck trying to leave. And the call button's not working. Also, there's a credit card or a debit card sitting right on top of the machine. What would you like me to do with that? Somebody who lost their debit card over here. He hung up on me. Can't very well just park here. I'm just gonna give it to someone. You want to hand that into Lost and Found? I can't really park anywhere with a big rig. Debit card handed off to another random person. Looks like there's two pilots walking in. Must have stayed at the hotel across the street. And they're like, who cares if it's cold? I'm gonna walk in. Good on them. So many people just get a taxi ride from the hotel across the street. Or so much traffic. It's not designed for a big rig, for sure. Not gonna make it. It's okay. Oh, it's gonna stay green on me. Okay, I will make it. All right, let's head to West Kelowna to the shop. Looks like the three of us all in one spot, all at the airport.
Lucky us, eh?
Yeah, Steve just pulled into the airport to untarp.
Yeah, I told Dave about them ripping my tarp off and unstrapping my load, just throwing everything on the ground. And he said, seriously, I'd go just strap it back down and left. You should have told me that when it happened. I'm like, dude, it's all good.
Yeah, it's you can't help the wind, right? You got to do what you got to do. That's why. Yeah, I had one of those days about 2 weeks ago, and they just suck.
Well, yeah, it was cold and windy, right? Unrolling and folding up my tarps and blowing all over. They just stood around and watched, but they want us to show up tarps. Long story, it takes me a little longer because of the wind, boys. But yeah, he got mad, ripped my last two tarps off and threw them in a big pile, and unstrapped the load and threw everything in a big pile. And I was like, what the hell, man? I think I was in a good mood, or me and him would have had some work.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no kidding.
So when Dave mentioned taking another one there, I'm like, dude, I got no interest. Like, I might punch one of them pricks in the head.
Where was that? That was in Chilliwack, or?
No, I was at the airport here.
Oh, okay. These guys over here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely, the first time I showed up, they helped me fold up my tarps.
Yeah, it's all German kid in the red coat.
I didn't hear what he said there. Oh, you're breaking up. My load has been postponed, so I have nothing to do. So I'm headed to West Kelowna AWA shop and get some repairs done. around the corner, we got a red light. I wish I could put this flashing sign on the other side of the corner. That would be much nicer. We got a Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. Smash Washington in front of us. I'm sorry. Saskatchewan. Lots of sass there. Not much anything else. It's pretty flat. I guess rolling hills. Southern Saskatchewan is pretty much just desolate prairie land, wild grass. There's not a lot of farming. And then further north are trees. None of them big trees. They're small stunted trees because it's always so cold. Saskatchewan, not really resource strong. There's not a lot of natural resources. Great Canadian Shield, so there's not even a lot of ground. It's all just bedrock. Overcast, very cold day. It was minus 16 today morning when I was on tarping. At least it's a little warmer now. It's minus 10. So the other driver has a little bit better on tarping. Interesting paint job on that little Ford Escape. Dark gray on the bottom, white on the top, or very light gray, almost a black line through the center. Super unique. So welcome to Kelowna, and it's snowing a little bit. I'm going to go through that yellow one, because stopping for that one would be locking up all our brakes and leaving big black lines everywhere. Kelowna is one of those cities that's got really bad traffic, known for really bad traffic. It's okay if there's no accidents, but so often there is an accident. There's just one bridge crossing the lake. All it takes is one accident, and all of a sudden you have hours of delay. But it seems to be flowing pretty good so far today. And then it goes all the way through West Kelowna, just bumper to bumper traffic. During rush hour, it's always terrible. Anytime you see an ambulance like that, look for the fire trucks and the police right away too. Doesn't mean they'll be coming, but if you see one emergency vehicle, be aware of more emergency vehicles. Even a traffic jam, it's like, oh, there's not normally a traffic jam here. Start looking at your mirrors a lot more often. Start looking for the emergency vehicles. Look for that tow truck coming up on the shoulder. Just leave a little extra room everywhere. It's like, no rush to get through here. Let people make their maneuvers. It's one of those. Do I slam on the brakes and just go, or just go? The car beside me went through as well, and it was a cop car, so I'm good. Toys R Us is still up over here, which surprises me. It's been a long time since I've gone into that Toys R Us. Used to buy a lot of Lego from them. Warming up, but it's snowing, so not sure what that's going to do to the roads at higher elevation. Oh, the fact that it's freezing down here, maybe it's not going to turn to ice. Like, it's minus 9.5 now. As long as it stays above freezing. Well, as soon as it drops to like minus 5 with all the road traffic, it'll start melting and then refreeze tonight. It might get slippery tonight in some spots. Have to watch for that. Definitely starting to snow more. See all the brake lights. this is a pretty chill ride through Kelowna today. Definitely no worries about traffic. Why is there a semi pulled over in the truck stop? Or in the bus stop? That's gonna be chaos. Oh, truck's doing a regen? Again? Did a regen at the airport in the morning. Huh. I like that sign. Can't see my mirrors, then I can't see you. Linda made a sign for me to put on my trailer like that. Unfortunately, the sign doesn't really fit anywhere on the trailer. I still have the sticker. I'm like, I'm gonna keep that, and eventually I'll find a spot or have a trailer where it does fit. That's a sketchy move. Whew. What if there's somebody come blazing in beside me on the left? It'd be a hard T-bone right there. That's definitely a risky, living on the wild side move there, little VW. Light ahead of us turned yellow again. Looks like that crane is lifting a dumpster. Dumpster flying in the air. Here, when possible, I try to get into the right lane, into the HOV lane. Right around the last light. A little before the last light or right after the last light. Looks like the lane's pretty full today, so I don't know if that'll work out for me or not. That Ford Escape is still there in the left lane. Huh. Kind of proves that the left lane is no faster than the center lane. And I've been super chill too. I've not been pushing it. Sometimes a bunch of people turn right over here at this exit. If they do, it gives me the room to merge over, but not quite enough today. Need enough cars to merge over to make a space. We'll see if enough exit at this one. This van's gonna pull over here and there's nobody else there, so I'm gonna move over right after this light. So I know I'm clear. And the snowplow. Didn't realize that was a snowplow in front of me. Snowplow trailer, interesting. Pulled in as well because he knows I'm going to give him room. Here's the William R. Bennett Bridge, or just known as the Floating Bridge. The old one is known as the Floating Bridge. This one is known as the Floating Bridge. It's literally floating on pontoons here. Big concrete pontoons. very first part of the bridge does not float, and the very last little bit of the bridge does not float. People go, this over here though has big piers and doesn't float. No, this floats as well. This here floats. The big piers have pontoons on them. They're just very tall, deep pontoons. This floats. Right here's an expansion joint for that float. Here's the last expansion joint for the float. Now we're on solid.
Just coming down uphill into Vernon.
There's another expansion joint here, but that's just for the bridge. But yeah, there's those two expansion joints next to each other. Those two expansion joints are designed when the lake goes up and down to basically split the unevenness of the road as the lake gets higher and lower. Evens out that transition from floating to solid. I wish they made all these billboards illegal. Do you actually look at them? I certainly don't. I'm looking at the road. Like, they literally don't do anything. Do they affect your subconscious? Maybe. But I couldn't tell what a single one of those billboards say. Construction ahead. Ice on road ahead. Hopefully these repairs don't take too long. And then hopefully the boss finds me some new loads.
No, I haven't up until now because
Beautiful snowfall. Flakes are definitely getting bigger. This is interesting. This is interesting that there's this much sand on the road here. This must have been a very slippery section. There's still some compact snow and ice on the road here. There must have been a bunch of accidents here. with the heavy traffic when it snows, turn the radio down, when it snows, so much traffic compacts the snow, there's not a chance a snowplow has time to get the snow off the road before it gets compacted into ice. Okay, Kia, you want in here? I guess. But why? Like, the highway is empty behind me. Why wouldn't you just go behind me, Kia? You had to just pass me, huh? Both the truck in front of me and I started signaling before the Kia did. Okay, that worked out really smoothly. West Kelowna Hockey Center. I thought this was a truck repair place. Load King, Freightliner. Apparently there's a hockey center there too. And coming up on the left side is a Kenworth dealership. Right there. I guess not really a dealership, just a service center. They don't see, there's no new trucks there, so just a Kenworth service center. Looks like there's a Sutco chip truck pulling in. Well, not necessarily Sutco. There's a chip truck pulling into the same yard I'm pulling into up ahead. Okay. Let's go around you. Whoever he is, he's confused. I'm gonna just stop here. Valley Carriers. Not Sutco. I think he wants to back into a spot. Okay. park here, see where they want me. That's gonna be tricky. Backing in there. Excuse me. You know what? Yeah, kind of a hard spot to back into. A long time since I've backed a Super Bee around a corner. Might take a try or two, especially blindside. Definitely overshot. Or turned a little too tight. Should have put a camera on the other side so you guys could at least see where I'm going. Okay, too close to that trailer now. That's okay. Now I can pull into here and try this again. Where am I pointing? Oh, too far to the other side. Okay, losing it there. We'll just let it get a little worse. Get the front of the truck over. Still not quite there yet. I just keep bringing it too close to the passenger side. Oh, I released the brakes. Sometimes you just gotta start over. The funny thing is, everything is backwards now from what I just did backing up the Super Bee. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock.